Right, here we go. 2 minutes with Mick, and we have somebody that you've all been waiting to see. We have, not only do we have Matthew Lee, aka The Shadow. Welcome to 2 minutes with Mick, and it's a pleasure to interview and speak to you, Matt.
Thanks, Matt.
First of all, tell our Clarets fans just a little bit about your history. Why Chelsea City Football Club?
Well, I supported the club as I was about 9 years old. Dad brought me to my first game here. It was against Worthing. Can't quite remember the scoreline, but since being behind the goal on the almost right by the players, it hooked me instantly. And since then, watched the Clarets beat Colchester 3-1 and got plenty of memories from supporting the team. And I've since gone on to learn what I want to do as a career, which is journalism. And since then, progressed through the club to become social media manager for the team.
And I've got to say, he's a young chap, but a very clever, bright lad, and he's helped us, the football club, and me, with social media. I'm prehistoric, I don't know too much about it. He teaches me something all the time. He's very clever at computers, and I've got to say, big up to his dad, David Lee. He is the director of IT Positive, so if anybody has any computer problems, he's the man to speak to. But all I know is, Matt is just introducing new ideas all the time. He sorts out the 2 minutes with Mick, he does other videos, and he does loads of social media, and he does a lot of things on match days behind the scenes that people don't know and won't give him, or wouldn't know, because he wouldn't get the credit for it, because people don't know what he's doing, if you know what I mean. It's coming out a bit wrong, but I'm just bigging up Matt the Shadow because he's brilliant and I love him to bits. Now, what we're going to ask you, so I know you said about your first game this season. Tell me what your thoughts about this season. What's your favourite game? And how the hell do you type and watch the game at the same time?
Well, I mean, season going really well so far. It's the best that I've ever seen them do. I think the best game that I've watched them so far would have to be the 5-1 win over Eastbourne. I mean, Josh Reese's first goal for the club and Robbie Wilmot's cross from the right-hand side was just perfect for him. Then Shamir's volley from the edge of the box, and all those goals in those games were just perfect. And it's just, the season's gone on from there. It's been excellent performances throughout the whole season. Yes, we have dropped points from winning positions, but I still have confidence in the team that we can definitely be fighting up in the playoffs or for the title this season.
True fan, but what about the atmosphere on match days at Melbourne at the moment?
Oh, it's buzzing. It's difficult 'cause I'd love to be behind the goal with all the other supporters, chanting for the team and being involved in such an exciting season for the team, but it's quite nice acting behind the scenes as well.
Because he's all official now, isn't he? He's all official, but you know, Adam, who was doing it before you learned a little bit off of him. You're learning a bit from Scott Hatley, and you're learning a little bit from everybody, really, aren't you? And you know, doing our 2 minutes, you're introduced. You know, you're meeting directors, you're meeting the chairman, you're meeting players, manager. They all know you. You're part of the furniture now. They all call you Shadow, though, don't they, mate?
Yeah.
What about school? What are they like at school?
Well,
and I'm looking at you. He is brilliant. Give him some respect. Big up, and you girlies, get yourself. He's brilliant.
Oh, well, it's brilliant at the club. I mean, if you're working for a Football League club, you'd never get this kind of opportunity. You'd never be able to talk to the players after a game and be in the club by the bar next to them, having a drink with them. And that's what you've got to love about non-league. At Premier League level, you'd never get within 50 feet of the players, but at non-league, you could be there, you can shake hands with the players, you can be in the bar downstairs having a drink with them, and it's just brilliant.
But I think that's Chelsea City Football Club, though. You know, probably other clubs are like this, but I just think we're warm. Our hospitality on match days is second to none. The food, the catering management are doing a great job. Our bar staff are welcoming, and it's just, look, Chelsea City as a city is buzzing. Chelsea City Football Club is buzzing at the moment. I think Matt the Shadow Lee is buzzing at this moment. And what we want to know, girls, what school do you go to?
Boswell's.
Girls at Boswell's. I'm going to ask it. I'm going to get the embarrassing ones out of the way, Matt. Do you sleep in your pyjamas, shorts, or in the buff?
Shorts.
Just imagine him in the shorts. Right, listen. Last time you had a pizza, what's your favourite pizza topping?
Barbecue meat feast.
Well, I might be having a pizza tonight. I might. So, do you go to the cinema much, or have you seen any films?
Yeah, I go to the cinema. I watch action films. We've recently just watched the Jack Reacher film. I definitely recommend it to anybody that likes an action and adventure film. So yeah.
Oh, I'm loving it. So, outside of football, what your interests, what your hobbies, and also I want to know what your favourite subjects at school are. So that's quite a few questions there. Can you remember them all? And are you going to answer them all, Matt?
Right. Favourite subjects at school would have to be English and history. History just because you learn all different aspects of the world and what it used to be, from Germany pre-wars to Britain throughout the war, and even before that in the Victorians and that kind of era. Other question.
So you said history, you said English.
Yeah.
I said to you, what other interests you've got outside
other
football?
Interests, it would have to be films. I love watching a film.
You're a film buff.
Yeah, love to watch an action film or adventure film or even a comedy. And other than that, you'd often see me watching some kind of sport somewhere, whether it be Essex Cricket Club or Ipswich.
Oh yeah, you love your cricket, don't you, as well? And Ipswich Town, don't you?
Yeah.
But they're a town, not a city.
Yeah.
And what do we say? Why support a town when you can support a city? Come on! It's coming up to Christmas, chaps. Coming up to Christmas right now.
Yeah.
What are you going to ask Father Christmas? If he's feeling in a good, generous mood, what are you going to ask Father Christmas to get you for Christmas? Listen, chaps.
Well, hopefully it would be Chelmsford to get promoted.
I'm loving that answer.
Other than that, I'd be happy with anything from clothes, DVDs, music.
Are you listening, chaps?
Yeah, but ultimate one would be Chelmsford to get promoted.
Oh, I love this. He's not my son, he's David's. And what's your mum's name again? Nicky. They're lovely people, and I'll tell you, they should be very proud of this young gentleman. I'm proud for him to work alongside me, doing the 2 minutes with Mick, doing what he does on match days. The club are very proud of him, and he's got a huge career ahead of him in journalism. That's what you want to do, isn't it? And any people out there watching, watch this man, because he is going to be very expensive one day. Now, are you going to tell us something interesting? Because I want to know, I think the fans want to know. Shadow, you are Shadow, because normally we say Shadow wants to know. Tell us something about you that not many people know about you.
I once got stuck in a lift whilst helping at a holiday club for primary school children, and at the same time our Domino's pizza was being ordered, and we didn't want our Domino's pizza to get cold, so we were shouting through the doors, not to help us, but to keep the pizza warm for us.
And how long was you stuck in that lift for?
About 20 minutes.
And how many people were in that lift?
Just me and one other person.
And I hope it was an attractive lady.
No.
Damn! You know, when are you going to get stuck in a lift? You want to be stuck in a lift with a sexy lady. Never mind. Right, that is good. Good, I like that. That's not many people being stuck in the lift. I certainly haven't, and I wouldn't want to be. Bit claustrophobic, you see. I am. I really am. So, we're coming up, we're rolling up, and you know what we're going to ask now. You know what we're going to ask. Well, we're going to ask you, who would you like to interview? Who should we interview for 2 minutes with Mick? Who would you like?
It's going to be one of the players.
One of the players. We're running out of players.
Probably won't like me for choosing this, but I'm going to nominate Phil Walsh.
Phil Walsh. He is a legend, and I love him. So, Phil Walsh, we're out to get you, and that's a wrap. Thank you.